Hey, what's going on, buddy? Static here with another episode of Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate. I was supposed to be uploading the next episode of Doom Eternal today. You might notice that. But I've tried 3 separate times, and all 3 times, on seemingly at random, it took a different amounts of time for it to happen each of the 3 times. My game would just freeze. It would just freeze, and my entire computer would just slow down. I couldn't open Task Manager or anything for an extensive period of time. And the 3rd time specifically, my computer itself froze. Completely froze. I had a hard reset, so I'm just giving up. I will definitely be continuing the Doom Eternal series, but as to when, I have no idea, because I am completely unsure when my computer will let me fucking continue it. First 2 episodes recorded fine, no issue. Then the 3rd episode, out of absolute left field, just doesn't work. Just doesn't. It also just occurred to me that I'm currently playing the game through OBS. I don't want to do that. Hold on, let me pull this game up on my second monitor so I'm playing it properly. And there we go. Now I can see what I'm doing. Okay, so if I remember right, last time we fought Great Macau, and we unlocked 2-star. It also occurred to me while I was editing that I'm incredibly stupid. I made the leggings that have 6 defense, I believe. Let me just check to make sure I really am dumb like I thought I was. Yeah, that's what I thought. I made the leggings that have 6 defense, and in my mind I thought at the time that they had the exact same defense as the Great Macau stuff, which is 8. The reason I thought that is because I kept saying out loud that there's a difference of 6 defense points between my current Barna armor that has 2 and the Great Macau armor that has 8. So when I read the 6 on the Macau shin guards, I thought, oh, it's the same as the Great Macau stuff, not realizing that that was just flatly wrong. I don't know how I managed to do that to myself, but I completely mentally juked myself out. The leggings we have right now are 2 defense points worse than they would be if we were to make the Great Macau stuff. So in the end, it'll only be a increase of defense by 28, not 30, if we did do the rest of the set, which is still fine. That's not pressing me enough that I want to change leggings. But saying that it was 30 was just wrong. That's misinformation. I just want to get that out there. I was wrong. I was dumb. I caught that in editing. So I know that. I figured it out. Anyway, let's see. I probably, last episode, should have come up with a plan so that I don't have to spend the first part of this episode doing it. What is our plan here? Do we want to grind out his armor? I guess so, right? We can fight Great Macau 1 or 2 more times, let's say. And while we're at it, keep an eye out for shiny beetles. I don't want to sit here fighting him a million times and making no progress, though. And I don't really need to. These guys in the early game are easy enough, and I'm used to them enough that I could probably brute force my way through it without upgrading my armor at all. But I don't want to do that. I'm going to be approaching every star with care and concern. We're going to be taking it slowly. We're going to be taking it nicely, so that we're not caught off guard. Just because I could get through the first couple of stars without upgrading my armor doesn't mean I should. And the only reason I can do that is because I've done this a million times and I'm good at the game. So if you are new to the game and you are playing this, you would want to be doing what I'm doing now, which is part of the reason I'm not going to brute force it. This is not a first playthrough for me, but I'm going to treat it as if it was. And with that being said, let's hunt Great Macau. Oh yeah, we need to keep an eye out for bug spots, right? Is there one in here? I thought there was. I guess not. Maybe it didn't spawn this time. Oh no, it's over here, right? Yeah, there it is. Alright. I don't know where shiny beetles spawn, but I assume they can spawn in any bug spot on this map as long as it's a bug spot. I don't think there's any specific ones it spawns in. We'll see. Keep an eye out for shiny beetle. Either way, some of these other bugs we get that aren't shiny beetles are still useful, like carpenter bugs. I can't think of any specific example from this game that requires carpenter bugs, but I do remember needing to grind them out multiple times when I played 3, so I know that they're useful for equipment. So getting them now would still be worth it. Another carpenter bug. Love to see that. Damn, no shiny beetles. Do they spawn on this map? I assume they would. I might look them up after this mission just to make sure I'm not wasting my time. Oh yeah, one thing I noticed after I ended the recording, I didn't hop off immediately because I was still in like autopilot checking things like I normally would for a minute or two after I ended last recording. Something I noticed is that now that we're in 2-star, this happened way earlier than I thought it would, but we've already unlocked the ability to just flat out buy potions from the shop. So as long as we have money, we have potions, which means the big concern that we want to stock up on is honey. Herbs and blue mushrooms are no longer as much of a priority because we don't need to use those to craft potions anymore. We can just buy them. Were we here too late? Did he move? Where'd he go? I don't know where he likes to go normally. Is it 6? He limps to 8, obviously, because we saw that twice, but does he normally travel? Yes, he does. Oh, yeah. Let's make this quick. If I sound a little bit off, it's because I feel a little bit off. I think I got sick yesterday. I feel kind of sweaty along my whole body, even though I haven't really done anything. I do feel uncomfortable. My throat kind of hurts. My jaw feels stiff, and my sinuses feel rough. So I think I'm sick. But I'm handling it pretty well, so I'll be fine. Not bad enough that I won't be able to play this game. That was almost way too early. I almost screwed that up. Oh man, damn. I barely missed that attack. Come on. If I stand at the right spot and parry that attack, I have to be able to zoom in on him with the, I don't know what the move is called. And I don't feel like explaining it right now. What I just did is what I'm talking about. That right there. Okay, I did it. Cool. So I can, as long as I'm standing close enough. I thought he was gonna attack, but I was wrong, so I parried nothing. Oh, I hate that attack. It has no charge up, and he always does it when I'm as close as possible, even if he's not targeting me. That was nuts. I actually did parry that. There are a lot of Macaos in this zone. What the hell? There's so many of them. Damn. I was trying to parry that tail attack. I was getting ready for it. Me getting deflected ruined that plan. I need to sharpen. I don't know why I'm purposely fighting him with orange sharpness. Not only does that mean I can get deflected, and not only does that mean that attacks that are weak spots won't be weak spots for me, but having lower sharpness also decreases the damage multiplier. If you have a higher sharpness, it gives you a slight damage multiplier to all your attacks. So I'm not only getting deflected, not only not hitting weak spots, but I'm also objectively doing less damage in general. I don't know why I don't know why I kept fighting him. I should probably break his head too now that I think about it, right? I don't know if I can anymore though. We'll try. To get that champion's crest. I just saw it break. Nice. That was big. I don't like that he's in the hallway. I'm trying really hard not to move any feet down there. Did that attack land? What? I didn't see any blood, but I... Alright, never mind. He still died. We broke his head. So maybe this time we'll get a Champion's Crest. That did take a little bit longer than last time since we spent some time harvesting bugs at the start. Didn't get any shiny beetle though. Now that I think about it, let me look this up. MHGU shiny beetle. If you're ever playing this game and you need to learn anything, just type in MHGU, type in what you're looking for, and the first option should be a website called Kiriniko, and if it is, that's where you want to be. Kiriniko is an amazing website for this game. Alright, that would explain why we don't have it. According to Kiriniko, the Jurassic Frontier, where we're at right now, if I go through all of these, yeah. The Jurassic Frontier is not a map you can get the shiny beetle from. We're going to have to want to hit up the Verdant Hills or the Dunes, I think are probably the two earliest maps that we have the highest chance of unlocking now, or maybe a little bit later. I think we might have the Dunes unlocked, because I know we have Cephadrome unlocked, and I'm pretty sure that's where he spawns. So if so, then yeah, we do have the ability to get shiny beetles now. And I'd be surprised if we couldn't, considering this is Great Macau armor. They wouldn't hit me with the tutorial monster's armor and then say, oh, actually, you can't get this yet. That doesn't make sense. So one of these maps should be unlocked, if not both. Did I get a Champion's Crest? I wasn't paying attention. I did. Yeah, we'll make it. Let's go for it. We got a lot of Macau parts from that, too. Okay, so scales hide. Scales hide. Wait, were those the same pieces or? Oh no, it's different. Scale hide. And we don't have enough hide for both, but we do have enough scales. Alright, we'll fight him one more time then. We will fight him one more time. All we need is one more hide. We get one more hide and we'll have enough scales and hide for both, and then all we're missing is the shiny beetles. And there we go. We can hit up the dunes like I thought we could. Okay, cool. One more Great Macau hunt and we'll be on our way. Come here. So many tail lunges. Dude. Right back into it again. Wow. I don't know why I didn't parry that. I need to parry this guy more. Get into that habit. Instead of just getting out of the way, I need to parry. That was too early. Way too early on that one. Immediate stand up. My main man Sonata coming into that dud. Alright, deflected. And there he goes. A little bit over 5 minutes. I didn't mean to do that. Alright, there we go. I don't know if we got any hide from that. Oh, we did. And I think we only needed one. So, there we go. Even if we don't get any hide from the rewards, we've completed our objective. We are done with Great Macau grinding. It took 4 Great Macau hunts, but we have everything we need for the whole set of armor. Now we just need the shiny beetles. And I'm not going to do a harvest tour to find these shiny beetles, I don't think. At least not yet. Because we have a mission we need to do that takes place in the dunes anyway, I believe. So if we do that mission and look for shiny beetles at the time, then we can hit 2 birds with 1 stone. I doubt we'll be getting all the shiny beetles we need, though, from that one mission, so we'll probably still have to do the harvest to it. That's fine. And another hide for good measure. Got some herbs and blue mushrooms from that, too. That's awesome. You really do love to see that. Let's keep it going. Okay. So I'm gonna go real quick. While I'm thinking about it, I'm gonna sort through my stuff. Put that away, put these away. I need 2 potions. Since we're poor, and we have the resources, we don't have the resources, but we have half the resources. Let's make a potion so that there's one less we have to buy. I thought we had at least 2 blue mushrooms, but I guess I was wrong. And we'll buy the other potion. I don't want to spend that much money. I mean, we are saving up a decent bit of money since we fought those great macaws. We're gonna be going to the dunes, so this is actually a must. So let's get cool drinks. Restock up on bug nuts. We don't need that yet. Let's wait till we have a little bit more comfort in the amount of money we have. Store resources, cool drinks, nice. And now, let's go get one of these other missions out of the way and look for shiny beetles at the same time. I probably will not be farming the monster that I'm about to be fighting. Oh, the Gendrome also takes place on the dunes. I didn't know that. So there's 2. We have 2 opportunities before we have to go to the harvest tour. Alright, well, let's get the most annoying one out of the way first, then. The one that I like the least out of the 2. Huge stamina boost or mediocre health boost? What are the skills? Alright, this one offers foodie, so I guess we'll be going for this. Just in case. Just in case. Sorting through again for no reason, just because I have a huge habit of doing that. And we good to go? I think so. Let's go for it. Alright, let's get rid of this Cephadrome. I don't remember where he spawns, but I do have a sneaking suspicion. The Dunes! New map. This is our first map besides the default that we're experiencing in this series. And I will be getting the map. I remember this time. So you guys can see where I'm going. I'm excited to get further into the series. I'm looking forward to showing you guys the bigger guys towards the end. Because we'll be going to a lot of these same locations in these maps. So every time I reach one of these maps, like I go to the dunes, I think about those guys that I'm used to fighting here, and it's a lot of fun to think about. I believe we fight Grimclaw Tigrex here, Hellblade Glavenus here. I know Seregios is here. Huge dudes later on. A little bit of foreshadowing right here. Those are the Cephalos, the small monster version of who we're about to be fighting. Just like the Macaws to the Great Macau. And there he is, the Cephadrome. Not a big fan of this guy. I think he's annoying. We will not be grinding him for anything, as far as I'm aware. We won't be fighting him more than we have to. Hopefully this fight won't take too long, but I'm less acquainted with this guy's moveset than Great Macau even, because again, I don't like fighting this guy, so I only do it like the bare minimum amount of times. Great Macau I've at least fought a few times on the basis that he's the tutorial monster, so if I was trying a new weapon or something like that, I'll fight Great Macau. every now and again just to make sure I can warm up into it. But Cephadrome, I have no reason to do anything like that for him. So I don't have much experience on Great Macau, but I have more experience on him than I do on Cephadrome. Did Cephalos just hit me? He just hit me with a water ball? I don't know where this guy... Okay, dude. Actually, that's probably not a matter of where. I was gonna say, I don't think... Yeah. I don't think I know where this guy's weak spots are. But now that I think about it, I'm probably hitting his weak spots. It's just that I have yellow sharpness. So it doesn't count as a weak spot. Because I would be hard-pressed to believe that his head is deflecting me. What? I would assume that his head is a weak spot because I have yellow is not counting. And I guess there's a part of his neck that deflects on yellow. Didn't know that. Get away from me. Holy shit. The combination of the Cephalos harassing me and the Cephadrome just being like this is so annoying. I don't like this guy. His moveset is dumb. His model is horrible because he has the Plesioth model, which means he does that right there. What are you doing? Why would you just run away and then stand still? What is going on? What are you doing? This is an annoying fight. Nice. Nice. Oh, man. Stop just running in circles. He goes underground and then just runs in circles and stands still. What the... Who designed this? This fight sucks. Oh man, dude. Please stop. So damn annoying. I frame that because I'm nuts. Yep. Sounds alright. Yep. Sounds alright. One more time. Okay. That was such a free parry and I messed it up. Is there anybody out there that like saw Cephadrome and like really loved them? I know there's like, because there's got to be like a monster for everybody, right? Everybody's like opinion on things all like very wildly, and I think that's super cool. So is there somebody that saw this guy and was like, wow, this is the fight. This is something that I would love to do 50 times in a row just for the fun of it. Because there's some monsters that are like that for me, that I'm sure most people probably dislike. And not most, but some, maybe. So considering, like, how much I dislike Cephadrome, are there people out there that absolutely love this guy? Plesioth model sandfish that just acts stupid? All he does is run around in circles and then spam tail swipe? Oh my... Is he leaving the area? Okay, there's at least a reason for him to be running around now. I'll give him that. But the other 7 times he did it in this zone, where he just ran in a circle and then stood still on 2 separate occasions each time, yeah, there was no reason for that. It was just a waste of my time. Can I get the mountain here, maybe? I think I can, yeah, I can use the edge of the dunes as a ledge. He's just got to be standing close. I'm not going to try for that. That would have been a good parry if he wasn't standing slightly above me so that the attack went over my head. Oh, man. I'm not a Cephadrome fan. But hey, maybe one of you guys are. Maybe you're looking at this foaming at the mouth like, oh man, I wish that was me. I wish I was fighting him right now. To each their own, man. I just can't get behind it. This guy's annoying. Especially with yellow sharpness, so I can't really do damage to him. And if I go down to orange, his whole body deflects me. That, at least, won't be a concern when we fight him later in the game, like in high rank and G rank, because we'll have better weapons by then. At that point, it's just a matter of moveset, which is the biggest problem, let's be fair. Ah, he's eating. Free damage. Not much damage, because I don't do any damage, period. But it's some. And now I'm in orange. Yep. Perfect timing. Right when I was actually about to land like a really powerful combo, I go down to orange sharpness so it doesn't count as damage. Classic. Hey, a ledge. No mount though. We'll try again. One more time. In fact, again. There we go. Oh, whoops, I messed it up. My finger twitched. Nope. I'm not dropping the ball. Come on now. No. He's thrashing a lot. Come on! Fuck! I messed it up! When he thrashed the first time, I was trying to brace for it. But my finger twitched and I hit the attack buttons, and it gave him like a full second to just rush up on me. Oh, man! That ruined it for me. I don't want to be here anymore. This sucks. Why are you doing that? Why are you just... Alright, man. You take your time, buddy. You just go... You just hang around, man. Have some fun, I guess. No rush. Get out of the way, please. I'm not fighting you. I'm not fighting anybody, I guess. Because even the Cephadrome I came here to fight just spends most of the hunt in the corner, hiding. We at least got him limping, though. This took a very long time. I can't say I wasn't expecting it to take this long, because I knew I wouldn't be able to damage him, and I knew that he was going to be annoying the whole time. But him just kind of going underground or running away and then standing still, that I didn't expect. I didn't remember that he did that. That is, not fun. I don't like that he does that. And he deflected me. That's nice. Wow. That's awesome. The wake-up attack is a deflect. That is horrible. At this point, you're just trying to piss me off. We've hit his head some of the time, right? Like, I would hit the front of his head and I didn't get deflected. It was only when I hit, like, the side of his neck that it got deflected. That's what I thought. So why did it deflect me that time? I swear we've hit his head multiple times and never had that problem. Am I wrong? Don't tell me you're leaving. Okay, good. What are you doing now, man? Are you actually leaving? No way. You limp to your nest. And the moment you're woken up, literally like your third action is to fucking leave. I don't want to be here. This fight is... We're almost done. Theoretically, anyway. If we could ever hit him one more time. Maybe. But if he's just going to run back and forth across the map, or just run back and forth across the zone, I don't know. Might not be able to kill him. I don't know if I'll be able to damage him. That's why it hurts so bad to lose that mount. Because him holding still is like the only time we can actually deal more than one hit at a time. Otherwise, all he does is spam the tail or run in circles. Nice. Yep, there it is. One hit and then he runs. Okay, Cephalos. You had your fun, big guy. I'll see you tonight. Okay. This is killing him, please? Just let this fight be over? I want to fight Gendrome now? I'd much prefer fighting Gendrome right now. I didn't even get the shiny beetles. I completely forgot about that. I haven't seen any bug spots. Got completely caught up with how bullshit this fight is. Yep, there it is, man. You just keep running around. No urgency. Oh, now you're limping back to your nest. 2 minutes later. Why, dude? All I'm doing is running back and forth because that is all you are doing. All you are doing is running in fucking circles. The whole fight has been you running in circles. Either you run around in circles in the zone so that I literally just have to stand fucking still and wait for you to stop, or you just run back and forth across the map with two zones that I can't go directly from one or the other. I have to go around. You're going from 7 to 3. I have to go from 7-10 to 4 to 3. This fight is horrible. Is there anybody out there that really likes Cephadrome? That I have to wonder. Is there anybody looking at this like, man, I would kill to be fighting that guy right now? Hats off to you, because I couldn't comprehend the thought process. You clearly know something that I don't. I would not be surprised if right now he turned around and left the zone. Right at this exact moment. If he just immediately left. I also wouldn't be surprised if by the time I got there, he was already gone because he came back to his nest. I wouldn't be surprised. In fact, I'm expecting it. Why are you still alive, dude? You've been limping for like half the fight. Fucking finally. That wasn't fun. That wasn't fun at all. I don't like Sevidrome. I never have. And this fight reminded me why. That was bad. That was just straight up bad. Nothing about that was fun. If I actually had the opportunity to fight him for half of the hunt, then that would be one thing. But I didn't. Most of the hunt was me waiting for him to stop. Me losing that mount, it was really frustrating. The only time we were able to damage him is if he were just standing still. And that mount would have been a free amount of damage. But my thumb moved on its own and hit the attack button and completely ruined that for me. Son of a bitch, that was annoying. We will not be fighting Sevidrome ever again. His armor doesn't intrigue me. His fight is horrible. He's kind of lame even regardless of his garbage moveset. His design is just mediocre. Which I don't blame them for it because he's an early monster. And early monsters shouldn't be wild, wacky, and crazy. But that doesn't change the fact that he's objectively lame. I don't like that it said I had a new record. What was that for? Was that an overly big Sevidrome? Is that who we just fought? Is that another reason why that was so bad? No. Okay, alright. I'll give you a pass. I'll give you a pass. Now let's actually fight somebody that I don't mind fighting. Gendrome. Foodie and Moxie. That is not a bad setup. I'm not going to be using it, but it's nice to have it just in case. Oh, that's why I'm confused. I was expecting to see potions in there. This is not my main profile. We do not have free potions. Not yet. Alright, let's get a move on. Let's get a go in. Same map. Alright, I think I remember where he spawns. I'm gonna go around the other way. Oh, I need the map. I'm gonna go around the other way, because I think there's more bug spots back here. If I had to guess. But I could be wrong. Well, I'm not seeing any so far. That's an awesome start. Let's check 3. Hey, there's again prey. More foreshadowing. This is the small monster version of who we're fighting. No bug spots? Oh, though, there's one. God bug. Nice. Shocked and bewildered that we found 2 god bugs before we found 1 shiny beetle, but whatever. Royal Rhino, what the hell? Any more? Alright, cool. So far it's been nothing but failure. That sounds about right. That sounds about what I should have expected. Maybe we don't need him. Maybe we'll actually want to make the Gendrome arms and waist, and those don't require shiny beetles. Who knows? We'll see. We will not be making the Sevidrome shit, however, regardless. Hey, big guy. I'm not good at parrying this guy either, because number one, I'm not like crazy acquainted with his moveset. These earlier guys I don't fight so much because they're pretty easy. And number two, because his moveset is like so simple, I just like I have a habit of getting out of the way rather than trying to parry. Which was the exact same problem that I mentioned I had with Great Macau. Because as we established, like, I could parry his lunge attack. Well, I've done it multiple times. But if you see me fight him, probably multiple times I had to guess. You'll notice that instead of parrying or getting ready to parry, I'll just roll or absolute evasion out of the way. What just happened? Am I still here? My lights are flickering, my monitor turned off, and I just heard some sounds on my computer. Am I still recording? My computer's still on. What just happened? My recording better not be corrupted, because if it is, I'll be fighting Cephadrome again, just for the sake of content. What is happening with my computer? OBS? OBS won't open. It claims it's still open, and it claims it's still recording, but it won't pop up on my monitor. Why? I fucking hate my computer. Alright, I'm just gonna pretend like it's all fine and just keep playing. Fuck it. Red sharpness. I don't think I've dropped down to red sharpness since, like, I played 3 for the first time. We should probably do something about that. Hold on. Actually, you know what? OBS has to be working, because I still hear the game in my headphones. And that's only happening through OBS. So the recording should be fine. Otherwise, I wouldn't be hearing it. This dude has more health, seemingly, than Great Macau, but I could be wrong about that. I just feel like I'm wailing on him a lot harder. I mean, he's still limping under 5 minutes. It might be about the same. I don't actually know where he goes. I can't remember. Just to be safe, let's hit him with a paintball. 3, okay, I was right. I would have been right anyway. But now we know. So if we fight him again, we don't have to hit him with a paintball. We know where he goes. He goes right to 3. Okay, hold on a second. Let me figure this out right now. Why is OBS doing what it's doing? It's pretending like it's open, but it's not. Did they move over to my second monitor? Because my first monitor shut off? Hold on. Gonna switch HDMI input. Yep, there it is. OBS on my second monitor. Come on, man. Cool. Well, move that right back over to my first monitor, switch the HDMI input back to the game, and let's continue. Very strange. Very strange. That was a failed parry? Because he didn't hit me. That's unlucky. That's crazy unlucky. I'm about to die. Because I keep getting spam deflected, and the small monsters keep spam hitting me. How did I fight him with orange before, when I got deflected so easily and constantly just now? Going for the sharpens? I'm nuts? Yeah, I'm dead. Yep. Why are you hard targeting me now that I need to sharpen? Fuck you, game. So crazy annoying. Both of my Palicos are alive, and you're fine with fighting them. But when I need to sharpen, all of a sudden I'm the only dude in the room. I'm the only one you have the ability to target. Fuck off. Oh yeah, I just finished sharpening, and now you're fighting my Palicos. I know that was on purpose, you prick. Okay, dude. Regular Genprey? I'm killing your family. That's what I thought. That was significantly more enjoyable than what we just did. Isn't it crazy how fast they die when I actually am given the ability to deal damage whatsoever? Compared to him just being underground running away the entire time? That's wild. Who would have thought that when I can hit them, they actually die? That's crazy. Didn't see that one coming at all. Alright, so let's see here. Genprey. Is that the right stuff? I guess so. 10. It is slightly more. Okay, cool. Why is there 2? There's 2 Genprey stuff, and they give the exact same defense. Strange. Just trying to knock off these news because I don't like them before we actually start looking at the real stuff. Okay, so we saw the head, we saw the chest, so let's take a look at the arms. Genprey Fang for the arms, and that's it. That's pretty easy to come by. It's just killing the regular Genpreys, which there is a separate mission for that, so we could do that one actually. And that'll give us 10 defense instead of the 8 we would have gotten from the Macau stuff, and we don't have to go for the shiny beetles. That's nice. And for the waist, Genprey, it's just Genprey scales, so more just killing Genpreys. That's pretty good. That's pretty damn simple. And the Bullfango pelt. This would increase, I mean, maybe we do the leggings. Because we have the Macau shin guards, which aren't as good as the Great Macau stuff, so this would be a 4 defense rather than a 2. Which still isn't amazing. Like, it might not be worth it. But, like, we're in here for the long haul, you know what I mean? 4 defense? Sure, why not? We can do that. So let's set that as let's do that as our goal then. Next episode, we'll start knocking this stuff off so that we have our full set of upgraded armor. And when that happens, we'll take a look at any weaponry we may or may not be able to go for. And we'll see about working our way to the next star. So we'll go ahead and we'll work towards getting the Genprey arms, waist, and leggings. That'll increase our defense by quite a bit. That'll be a pretty damn good increase, I'd say. And that'll feel real nice. But that will be all the time that I have for this episode. This is another long one. I think I might leave them being this length, actually. Because 20 minutes is kind of not much time for this style of game. Like, the Great Macau takes about 5 minutes to hunt, not including loading screens or any of that. And that he's the easiest dude in the game. He's the tutorial monster. So later on, there would be some hunts that themselves take 20 minutes. So I think I'm going to leave it like this. Around the 50-minute mark is where most of these episodes are going to be at. Otherwise, not much is going to get done per episode. It'll be like 1 or 2 fights each time. So we'll leave it at this. But anyway, that's all the time I got. You guys take care. Take it easy. See you later.